Baku was different that morning, as if the city itself felt something. The air was heavy. Clouds moved low across the sky. The Baki shoreline was quieter than usual, but this silence was the kind that comes before a storm. Kevin had barely slept that night. After Selena's betrayal, a strange emptiness had formed inside him. But this emptiness no longer hurt. It felt more like he had awakened. He stood in front of the mirror, looked at himself. "Who do you believe in, Kevin?" he whispered, but there was no answer. Only Emily's gaze appeared in his mind, those eyes, as if they could read a person's soul. He picked up his phone. One name, Emily. He hesitated for a moment. Then he called Emily. Emily was already at work, but today, nothing felt the same, because she was thinking about Kevin too. She was annoyed at herself. "Why am I thinking about him?" she muttered. Her phone rang. "Kevin." Emily froze. She looked at it for a few seconds, then answered. "Yes?" Kevin's voice was lower this time. "I need to see you." Emily took a deep breath. "Again?" "Yes." A brief silence. Emily said quietly. "Where?" "The same place, the shore." The first tense meeting. When Emily arrived, Kevin was already there, hands in his pockets, eyes fixed on the distance. Emily walked closer. "Why did you call me?" Kevin turned. And for a moment, he stayed silent, because when he saw her, something inside him shifted. He said, then stopped. Emily waited. Kevin took a step closer. "I left Selena." Emily's eyes changed. "Why are you telling me this?" Kevin was silent for a moment. Then he said, "Because I'm confused because of you." That sentence, the air froze. Emily stepped back. "What are you saying?" Kevin, calmer but more serious. "I think about you, Emily." Emily's heart started beating fast, but she didn't show it. "This is wrong." Kevin stepped closer. "Maybe." "Then why are you continuing?" Kevin stood right in front of her, very close. Dangerously close, because you are not like anyone I've ever seen. Emily held her breath. At that moment, a car from a distance was watching them. Selena. She was watching, and smiling. But that smile wasn't love, it was war. "So, this is how it is," Selena said. "I didn't lose you, Kevin. I just started the game." Baku night was quieter after the rain. The city looked as if it had been washed clean, shining softly. But for Emily, this night was not peaceful. Emily stood in front of the window. Raindrops were hitting the glass, but inside her, there was a louder sound. "Kevin." Selena's words were still echoing in her mind. "You're just an option." Emily clenched her fist. "I'm not an option," she whispered, but even to herself, her voice didn't sound convincing. Her phone rang. "Kevin." Emily froze for a moment, then answered. "Yes?" Kevin's voice was different this time, calmer, more tired. "I want to see you." Emily took a deep breath. "Again?" "Just come." A short silence. Emily closed her eyes. "Where?" "The shore." At the shore. Tense silence. Kevin was already there. The air was cold after the rain. His hands were in his pockets as he stood waiting. When Emily arrived, he turned. They looked into each other's eyes, but this time, it wasn't like before. There was no tension between them. This time, there was silence. Emily walked closer. "What do you want?" Kevin stayed silent for a moment, then said, "My thoughts are getting messed up because of you." Emily let out a bitter laugh. "Everyone is getting messed up because of me now?" Kevin looked at her and stepped closer. "You're different." Emily held her breath. "Don't say that." "Why?" "Because it's dangerous," Kevin said quietly. "I'm already inside danger." One step closer. The distance between them got smaller, very small. Emily wanted to step back, but she couldn't. Kevin said, "I don't think about Selena the way I used to anymore." Emily froze. "Why are you telling me this?" Kevin didn't look away. "Because you're changing me." Emily's heart started beating faster, but she hid it. "I don't want to mess up your life." Kevin smiled slightly. "Too late." A moment of breaking silence. A few seconds. Neither of them spoke. Only the sound of rain and two breaths. Kevin moved his hand closer to Emily's, but didn't touch. Just near. That closeness shook both of them. Emily looked down. "This shouldn't happen," Kevin said quietly. What shouldn't? Emily looked up. Us. That word hung in the air. Kevin stayed silent for a moment, then whispered, "Then how am I supposed to live without thinking about you?" Emily froze. Selena, the watching shadow. A car was parked in the distance. Selena was inside. She saw everything and smiled. "So, you've gotten closer." She picked up her phone and typed a message. "Now the real game begins." Final scene. Emily went back home, but she couldn't sleep. She stood in front of the mirror, looked at herself. "What am I doing?" But there was no answer, because she had already felt it. Kevin had entered her life, and there was no way back. Baku night was silent, but Emily's inside was not. Emily had come home, but it felt like she hadn't arrived at home at all. It felt like she had fallen into another world. Her steps were heavy. She took off her coat, but the weight inside her didn't leave. She stood in front of the mirror, looked at herself. "What are you doing?" she whispered, but there was still no answer, because she already felt it. "Kevin." Her phone rang. For a moment, her heart stopped. On the screen again. "Kevin." This time, Emily didn't answer. She just looked at it and placed the phone on the table. "This isn't right," she said, but even to herself, it didn't sound convincing. Kevin was in the car. His hands were tightly gripping the steering wheel. Emily hadn't answered. It didn't anger him. It worried him. "Why aren't you answering?" he muttered to himself. Then he started the car. Without thinking, he drove straight to Emily's house. Behind the door, Emily hadn't changed her clothes yet. The door knocked. Once. Twice. Emily froze. "Who is it?" a voice answered. "It's me, Kevin." Emily closed her eyes. "Go." But he didn't. The door was knocked again. "Open it, Emily." His voice was lower this time, but there was a strange tremble inside it. Emily slowly walked to the door. She placed her hand on the handle and opened it. Eye to eye, Kevin was standing in front of her, his rain-wet hair, heavy breath, and eyes fixed only on Emily. A few seconds, no one spoke. Then Kevin said, "Why didn't you answer?" Emily was angry. "Because this isn't right." Kevin stepped inside. Emily stepped back. "Stop." Kevin stopped, but his eyes never left her. "I can't stay away from you." Emily held her breath. "You should." Kevin moved closer. Very little distance remained. "Why?" Emily's voice trembled. "Because this feeling scares me." Kevin stayed silent. That sentence broke something inside him. "Touch." Kevin raised his hand. Emily didn't step back, but she froze. He touched her hair, very slowly, very carefully. Emily closed her eyes. That touch silenced her. Kevin whispered, "I'm scared too." Emily opened her eyes. For the first time, she saw Kevin this close, this real. The boundary, there was no distance between them anymore. Breath against breath. Emily whispered, "We can't do this." Kevin came closer. "Why?" Emily looked away. "Because there's no going back after this," Kevin said quietly. "Maybe we don't need to go back." Final moment. Silence. A very deep silence. Emily held her breath. Kevin's gaze stopped on her lips, but nothing happened. Just closeness. Very close, but unfinished. Selena, the dark plan. Far away. Selena looked at her phone. A photo. Kevin at Emily's door. Selena smiled. "Now, you're not with me anymore, Kevin. You're against me." If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Adventure, mystery, drama, and a little bit of horror, stories of every kind are waiting for you. Do you love stories full of surprises? Then subscribe and don't miss a single twist or hidden secret.